Dear students, in the previous lecture we have discussed about equipotential surface and the relation between electric field and potential, that is E is equal to minus dV by dr. In this lecture we will discuss about potential energy of a system of 2-point charge. So electric potential energy of a system of point charges is the work done or work required to assemble this system of charges by bringing them in from an infinity distance. Suppose a point charge q1 is at rest. This is q1 is at rest at a point p1. Suppose this location is p1 in the space. So no work is done to bring the first charge q1 from infinity to this point p1 because there is no field yet to work against. So work done in bringing this charge q1 from infinity to this point p1, that is 0, because there is no opposition force, there is no another charge existing here, there is no electric field here, and electric potential due to a charge q1 at a point p2 at distance r12. Suppose this is the next charge q2 and this is a system of 2-point charge and the distance between them is r12. So electric potential v1 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon r q1 divided by r12. So here the electric potential is due to q1 and that is v1 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon r q1 divided by r12. If the charge q2 is moved from infinity to this point p2, this is point p2, then work required is w2 is equal to, we know work done for charge is equal to potential, so work done is equal to potential into charge, potential into charge, that is potential is v1 into charge, here charge is q2. So it will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon r q1 divided by r12 into q2. So the total work done is stored as the potential energy U of the system. So U will be work done in work done for bringing the charge from infinity to this point q1, that is work done is equal to 0 plus, because there is no repulsive force or there is no another charge present here to repel, so there is no work done, so that is work done is 0. But when we bring the charge q2 from infinity, then the work done is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon r q1 q2 by r12, w1 plus w2, that is 0 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon r q1 q2 divided by r12. So the total potential energy or the work done is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon r q1 q2 divided by r12, that is the potential energy of a system of 2-point charges, that is q1 and q2, and the work done is the potential energy. So if we calculate the work done, then automatically potential energy will be calculated. Now we will discuss potential due to a continuous charge distribution. Charge are distributed on bodies consist of large number of closely packed charges, each of magnitude dq, and if we integrate them, then total charge will be found. So electric potential at point, any observation point P due to continuous charge distribution is 1 by 4 pi epsilon r integration of dq divided by r. If the charge is distributed uniformly along a line, then dq is equal to lambda into dl, where lambda is the linear charge density. Lambda is equal to linear charge density, as you know from electric field, and the unit of lambda is coulomb meter inverse. So electric potential due to line charge distribution VL is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon r. In case of dq, we can write lambda into dl divided by r. Similarly, if the charge is distributed uniformly over an area S, then dq is equal to sigma into ds, where sigma is equal to surface density of charge, surface charge density, surface charge or areal charge density, surface charge density, and its unit is coulomb per meter square. So electric potential due to this surface charge or due to this area S is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon r. This is limit L 0 to L or here 0 to S, sigma ds divided by r. And if the charge are distributed uniformly over a volume, then dq is equal to rho dv, where rho is the volume charge density. In rho is equal to volume charge density in coulomb per meter cube. So potential due to this volume charge density, that will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon r integration rho dv divided by r. So the net potential at point P due to group of discrete point charge and three types of continuous charge distribution is given by Vp, potential at point P, is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon r is taking common, and add these three, 1, 2, 3. That will be the net potential at point P. That will be sigma I is equal to 1, 2, I is equal to n, qi divided by ri plus 0 to L lambda dl plus divided by r plus s sigma ds divided by r plus v rho dv divided by r. This is the net potential at point P. Thank you.